Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, the Gunners family. We are back at it again. The Premier League is back and buzzing as now we are back at the Emirates Stadium after after three back-to-back away games for Arsenal. Of course, I can't still Wembley to as an away game, and of course, we have been able to put back the two disappointing results in likes of Manchester City and Southampton, where we lost all games, and of course, we won Sporting in the Champions League away from home, and then we stopped their 17 games unbeaten run. That is to say that we achieved something very massive, getting one goal advantage into the Emirates Stadium. But today we're focusing on AFC Bournemouth coming this Premier League on Saturday 12th late kickoff. So let's dive into the game. Bournemouth are actually on a 10 to 11 games unbeaten streak, and the last team that won them eventually was Arsenal when we actually came back from the game to win them 3-2 at the final whistle of the game. And of course, Arsenal here, we just came back from a resounding 1-0 away victory, heartful victory, if I should say, against Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, coming to this game, so we'll be talking about what Mikateta said in his press conference, and of course, players who are going to be available for this last in terms of this Arsenal injury news, and of course, I will giving you my thought on the game, my scholar prediction, the starting lineup I want to be seeing coming into this game. Yeah. So we'll start from what the journalists were asking Mika Arteta today in his press conference. Well, first of all, the question they asked him was, how do you see the team mentality after those two defeat? And Mika Arteta was like, look, the team they are a really a massive group of people with a really good mentality. They were able to push themselves up. That he didn't have to say much to them. They already know what they need to do and what to improve from the game. That they actually watch the game and see the aspect that they really need to improve, and which by doing that, that was what enabled them put on that performance they did in Lisbon. But there are still key areas for them to improve. And when they asked Mikateta on his contract, because there are some rumors that Arsenal have started contract stuff with him, he was like, please, so if you are enjoying the video, please like, subscribe, and share the video. Continue enjoying the video. He loves everything here in Arsenal. He loves to be here. His family loves to be in Arsenal. Everything about him, he just focused on Arsenal. Let the season come to an end before they can drop any news about that. And then they also asked Mikateta about if his team can actually win the Champions League. Mikateta was like, look, yes, we can win the Champions League because the group of players I'm seeing here, they give me that drive, that excitement, that hunger that they really want it and they want to go for it. So yes, I believe in my team, they can actually win it. So, and then also asked me better about players like Eberechi Eze mentality, what he has learned from Eberechi Eze coming to this season, like towards this end of the season. And then Mikatita was like, very good question. Thank you for asking me that kind of question. What I've learned about Eberechi Eze was that his injury was supposed to be like a long-term injury, but he was able to push himself back, come back in time, and I've never seen him in this kind of position. And Eberechi is a very intelligent player, and he learns very fast from the tactical view when you are discussing with him on where he needs to improve the key areas and what he actually added to his game when he came to Arsenal. And of course, they also asked me for injury update on the players like them Julian Timber, because like Julian Timber now has been out for over a month now, and of course, player like Pyro Hikapi. Mikateta and also this club captain Martin Odegaard. Mikateta was like, tomorrow there might be in the Magic squad, there might not be. So it's a possibility that it might actually happen, it might not happen. So yeah, in the past Arsenal head-to-head victory, head-to-head with Bournemouth, Arsenal has actually come out in favor. But although last season Arsenal lost home and away to them, of course, Glenn Saliba was booked red card in the first level of the game, and then eventually we lost the 2-1 to them at the Emirates Stadium. We conceded two goals from set piece. First one was a long throw, and the second one was a corner kick. And of course, I also asked Mikateta how they are going to defend against Bournemouth set piece because they are very good side play set piece. Mikateta was like, that is for they know what to do and they will execute the plan very well. So and the girls, for this coming to this game, Arsenal will be looking to extend their lead to 12 points because they'll be playing on Saturday 12:30 early kickoff, and the Manchester City are going to play Chelsea So we don't know what's going to happen in that Chelsea game. So Arsenal need to win to extend their gap to 12 points, and then really leave the rest for Chelsea to do what they want to do. If Chelsea know what is good for them, they have to win to keep their Champions League hope alive. Even if there are 5 teams, Liverpool are also there. Liverpool will play Leeds. So yeah, my starting lineup I want to be seeing my preferable starting lineup. I want to see David Raya. Of course, what a save, one of the best goalkeeper in the world. What a save he did at least one. I want to see him start against Bournemouth. And then in my this way he can get a little bit trickish. I know Ben White have not been really good, but yeah, Mosquera can come in and do a good job. But I will start with Ben White. Maybe I can bring Mosquera in second half if Fiorentina will not be available for the game. And of course, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and then also Ricardo Calafiori if he's fit enough. But if he's not, then I have no other option but to go with Mouse with Skelly. And then in the defensive midfield, of course, I'll stick with Martins Mendy, Declan Rice at the other side, Odegaard or Beveridge Eze. Whosoever, if Odegaard is not available, it's looking likely I'll start with Beveridge Eze. And then in the left hand side, I don't know because sometimes when you start Martinelli, you'll be craving for Trossard. But I'll go with Martinelli. Yes, I will start with Martinelli and then bring in Trossard second half. And then at the striker position, undoubtedly Victor Gyökeres can perform in second half and do the work, and do the damage. And then the right hand side, Madueke, Max Damon can come in the second half. Of course, my Arsenal prediction for this game, my scoreline prediction is Arsenal 2, Bournemouth 0. Yeah, drop your thought on the comment section. Like if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, so if we can achieve that before the year runs out, that would be really massive boost for the channel. Let's do this shit. Let's go Arsenal. Come on, you the Arsenal. I will see you in the next video.